Guys, we are now in part 7 of solving rational expression. Problem 33. Simplify 5d minus 15 over 9 minus 3d. Our solution, since the numerator and denominator is factorable, so we have to factor first. The factor of 5d and negative 15 or minus 15. 15, the factor of this is 5 and 3, and after that 5 is the common factor, so we have to divide. 5d divided by 5 equals d, and negative 15 divided by 5 equals negative 3. And then the denominator, the factor of 9 is 3 and 3, and the factor of negative 3d is negative d. So we're going to divide. Negative 3 divided by 3 equals d only. So this is now the result. After this, our problem, so inverted this binomial. So we have to do is to make it the same so that we can cancel this. So first, copy the numerator, and the denominator we're going to change, invert it. That's why the negative d, the first term, and positive 3 is the second term. Now, we cannot cancel again because the sign is negative for d. So we have to do is to factor this, and remember, negative d, we have a silent one here, so we're going to split. So that's why negative 1 here. Then we're going to divide that. So negative d divided by negative 1 equals d, and positive 3 divided by negative 1 equals negative 3. So this time we're going to simplify again, copy the numerator, and this one, 3 times negative 1 equals negative 3, and copy the negative 3. Then we're going to cancel this, and the remaining is 1, 1, 5 times 1 equals 5, negative 3 times 1 equals negative 3. Or we're going to divide. Positive 5 divided by negative 3 equals negative 5 over 3. We're going to write our sign at the middle or at the center of this division line or bin column. That's the answer. Okay, we are now in problem 34. Add a plus 1 over a squared minus 5a plus 4. Then add a over a squared minus 16. So in this problem, since addition of rational expression, we're going to find first the LCD. So we're going to find the factor of a squared negative 5a plus 4. So the factor of this, since a perfect trinomial, so the factor of a is a, and the factor of 4 is 1 and 4. Why? Because if we're going to multiply negative 1 times negative 4 is equals to negative. I have to add negative 1 plus negative 4 is equals to negative 5. Next, we're going to factor a squared negative 16. Factor of a is a squared is a, and the factor of 16 is 4 and 4. Then we're going to check negative 4 times positive 4 is equals to 16. Okay? Then the result, we're going to look for the common. A negative 1, no common, just put down. A negative 4, A negative 4 common. We have only to get, or we're going to choose one of it as represented to our LCD. So A negative 4, then A plus 4, just copy. Okay, this is now our LCD. Then copy the given, and we're going to write a line here, and copy the LCD, less common denominator, and we're going to divide this by the given here in the first rational expression. So we're going to cancel a negative 1, a negative 1, a negative 4, a negative 4. The remaining is a plus 4. This 1 multiplied to the numerator. That's why our answer a plus 1 times a plus 4. And next, the second rational expression, we're going to divide here. So cancel a negative 4, a plus 4 cancel, the remaining is a negative 1 multiplied to a, so that's why we have positive a times a negative 1. Then simplify a plus 1 times a plus 4, the result is a squared plus 4a plus a and 4 and plus a times a squared, and a times negative 1 equals negative a. Then the next step is combine like terms. A squared plus a squared equals 2a squared. Then 4a plus a 5a, then minus a equals 4a, then copy positive 4 all over, copy the denominator, which is our LCD. Then this time this 2, 4, 4 is, we have a factor of this. The common factor is 2. Then after finding the common, we're going to divide. 2a squared divided by 2 plus a squared. Then 4a divided by 2 plus 2a, and 4 divided by 2 equals 2. So we have a parenthesis for this. Then copy the denominators, and we cannot simplify this anymore. So this is our final answer. Number 35 problems. Find the quotient of b squared minus 3b over 9 minus b squared all over b divided by 3 plus b. So our solution is we have to arrange first. We're going to segregate the rational expression, which is also a rational expression. So b squared negative 3b over 9 negative b squared. Then this bin column, this is a division line. So we're going to change into that or multiplication, and we're going to reverse this denominator. So 3 plus b will be the numerator and b will be the denominator. And after that, we're going to factor. B squared negative 3b, the factor is b negative 3. If the sign is common to b, we're going to divide it. B squared divided by b equals b. Then negative 3b divided by b equals negative 3. 9 negative b squared, the common factor is 3. So we're going to 3 and 3, and b squared, the factor is b and b. And since negative, we have factor negative and one positive sign. Then copy, since this already prime, so we don't have factor this, so just only copy. Then in this part, we're going to cancel the same. Okay, 3 plus b the same, so we're going to cancel the right 1 and 1. B and b the same, we're going to write 1 and 1. Then multiply. 1 times 1 equals 1, b times b negative 3 equals b negative 3. Then 1 times 3 negative b equals 3 negative b. Then since this binomial, so inverted, so we're going to change this. Now we're going to make this the same. So b negative 3, we're going to transpose this to the right side, or reverse, negative b, then positive 3. We cannot cancel this because of the sign. What we're gonna do is to split the silent one here. So we're going to factor. So negative 1, then negative 1 divided by b equals b. Then negative 1 divided by positive 3 equals negative. So this is the result now. So since it's the same, we can cancel. Then 1 and 1, then negative 1. 1, then negative 1 times 1 equals negative 1. Then 1 divided by negative 1 equals negative 1. This will be our answer. Next, number 36, divide b squared negative 9 over b squared negative 16 and b negative 3 over b negative 4. Our solution, b squared negative 9 over b squared negative 16, just copy on this one, and it stands for multiplication. We're going to divide, then we're going to use a reciprocal method, so we're going to reverse this rational expression. That's why the denominator becomes the numerator, and the numerator becomes the denominator. And our next steps is to find the factor of b squared negative 9. The factor of this is b and b, and 9 is 3 and 3. Negative, factor negative 1 negative and 1 positive. B squared negative 16. The factor of b squared is b and b. Factor of 16 is 4 and 4. Since negative, the pattern 1 negative and 1 positive. And our next step is cancellation method. We're going to cancel the same b negative 3 with the denominator, the same here. B negative 4, the same with the denominator, b negative 4 cancelled. And the remaining na 1, 1, 1, 1. So 1 times 1 equals 1 times b plus 3 equals b plus 3. 1 times 1 equals 1 times b plus 4 equals b plus 4. So the same b, but different this one. They are not the same. And numerical on this number here, so we cannot cancel. So therefore, this is our final answer.